Alright guys, so today we're going to be installing this motion sensor floodlight out on the back of my house. And the light actually got broken by the screen door, so instead of replacing it with a lantern style, I want a motion sensor. Now that means a couple things. We're gonna have to get the power off, and we're gonna have to make sure that we get this thing set right to where it works like we want it to. Now the tools that I'm going to use to do this are right here. So I've got a Klein digital circuit breaker finder, but this has got a plug attachment in it, so that's not going to work. We're going to have to also have the circuit breaker kit that's got these two alligator clips, and I'll show you how to use those as we go through this video. Also a good pair of wire strippers, a Klein heavy duty multi-tool. It's not 100% necessary, but I like having different bits to work with. And we're also going to use a non-contact voltage detector. This is going to be a Klein Tools product also. Just turn it on and it tells you if there's voltage. So I'll show you how to use all these as we go through installing this motion activated floodlight. But just bear with me for a minute. I'm going to get back here and get all the stuff out of this box, and I'll join right back with you. Fixing to get it opened up. It's 1,000 lumens. I wanted to show you here on the back of the box. It's 1,000 lumens. It only pulls 10 watts, which means lumen per watt efficiency is 100 lumens per watt. The color is 4K, or 4000K, excuse me. That's a white light, not a blue, not a yellow. That's a white light. And so you should save a lot on the energy bill putting in one of these LED floodlights. So we'll go ahead and get her open here and see what we got. Get this out. There's our floodlight. We'll check that out in just a second. We've got some mounting screws. We'll put them down there. There's an instruction manual. There's actually two of them. This is a quick start guide. This is only a wall mounted light. It is not for vertical mounting. So remember that when you buy one of these. It's got wiring instructions, and here it's got a use and care guide, so how to take care of it once you've installed it. Now if we pull this liner of this box out, we'll see what else is down in here. That's all. So yeah, that's everything. Now take this bag off of our light and check it out. So here's your light. These are going to face outward, and your motion sensors there on the bottom. So we'll have to adjust this a little bit, like that, and like that, and then that shows your motion sensor. Got your lights out there. They're not even right now. We'll finish adjusting them once we get it installed. But here you've got some push-in connectors. These are a lot easier than wire nuts. You just simply push your wire into that hole after you've stripped it, and it lands in there like that. And there's a little blade that grabs the conductor in the wire, or the copper in the wire, and won't let it pull out. So now we're going to go ahead and get our tools together, and we're going to get outside to where this light is going to go and go ahead and get it installed. Stay with us. Before you start working on anything, be sure to use a non-contact voltage detector. So you want to turn this on and make sure that nothing here is hot. Of course, the neutral and ground ain't gonna be hot, but you can check them anyway in case there's a problem. Now, if this was hot, you can simply go to the light switch and turn it off. That's all you got to do. go to the light switch, turn it off. Now, if you're not going to be directly at the light switch, the best resort is to turn the breaker off. If you need to know how to find the breaker, check the video that we posted titled How to Find Breaker for a Light. And that'll show you exactly how to do it. But we don't need the breaker because the light switch is right inside within 3 feet of me, and I've got it off. So you could even throw a little piece of tape on the light switch to keep anybody from turning it on. So I have removed what was left from the old light, and just to show you that, this is where my lantern style light broke off, and it came with that little bracket. But there was just 2 screws here. I took them out, and then there was a screw right here that I took out, and right here. So somehow this box has got full of dirt dauber nests. So the school bus is letting out, but this box has got full of dirt dauber nests. So I'm gonna break that out, and then I'm gonna take my light here, and it's got these little holes in the corner. Now those holes are not drilled. As you can see, they are not drilled, but they're made to just knock out. So our light is going to go up here like that. So my screws are going to be in the bottom left and the top right corner. So the only holes that I'm going to knock out in this are the bottom left and the top right corner. That's all I'm going to pop out. So I'm going to pop these screws out, and then these connectors here are made to just shove in number 14 wire. So I'm going to shove my black wire. I'm going to shove my black wire in there with the black. I'm going to shove the white wire in there with the white. And there's no need for a ground here, so I'm going to leave it capped off. To put these holes where the screws go all the way through, you're just going to take a small Phillips and just push in and twist, and it'll pop out. Whenever you strip these wires back, you don't want them to stick outside these connectors. That could cause a short. So make sure you strip it to where it's long enough that the copper gets in the red, but not long enough that it sticks out. So there you go. Once you get those shoved in there, that's what it should look like. Again, you don't need the ground for this. And now all we're going to do is shove all of our wires in the box and put our 2 screws in, and we'll be done. Well guys, there it is. As you can see, it is on. I don't know if you can see that or not. And then in there is a red light flashing. That's your motion sensor. Now, I don't know what kind of light you currently have outside, but as you can see here and here, the trim out around the box that's in here is not very good. And the box is slightly off level also. So I'll make another video to show you how to level these outside lights up. But you want to take some exterior caulk. In this case, I'm probably going to use clear exterior water resistant silicone. Be sure that when you install this caulk, it's on a day that's not going to rain, preferably the next day also. That way it sets up really good, and it'll keep the moisture out and keep your wall studs from rotting. And in the next clip, I'll show you how bright this particular light is at night, and then that'll be the end of our video. It finally got dark outside, so we're going to see if the motion sensor works. Look at that. As soon as I open the door, the light come on. Now, this particular one, you can turn the switch off, on, and then when you turn it back on, it goes into manual mode. So you do that if you was hosting like a party or something, then you could get the light to stay on for up to 6 hours. But we're going to leave it on automatic and let it do its motion sensing. And hopefully y'all enjoyed this video. You can find the tools that were used in the links below, and be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for all our future videos. If you want to support our channel, subscriptions is the best way to do it. Our subscribers is what allows us to keep creating content. So if you want more of these videos, please subscribe. It helps us out tremendously, and it doesn't cost you anything. So y'all have a great day, and thanks for watching.